Hello and welcome to a product review, and today we're going to review this Orico. It sounds like a blinking Womble. Orinoco. The Womble's a Wimbledon. The Orico. I don't know how to say it anyway. Orico. Hello, welcome to a product review with this, the Orico 3.5 hard drive 5-bay enclosure, and it is a pretty nifty little thing. We're going to shove some hard drives into it very soon, but for now we're just going to have a little look at the actual product itself on the other camera. Okay, so we're on the other camera. Hopefully we're on the other camera. And what it comes in a very big box. A very big box, and it comes in there with the actual drive itself, the actual drive base with five holes in it, ready for hard drives, plus a little cardboard box that I'm hoping will have all of the extras in it, such as the cables and things, and the power supply. So there's a UK plug and 2-pin thing for the actual power adapter, and the power adapter has the I've seen that sort of plug before on a laptop I had, and this is a AC adapter. It is 12 volt, 6.5 amp, 2 amp maximum on 50 hertz. So that's that, and then it comes with a USB cable, which is that, and it's got this special plug on it. You can see the USB 3 and a normal USB on the other end. And then what comes with this is a key. In fact, there's 2 keys, and it will allow you to lock the actual drive in place, so you basically can't put it out by mistake. We'll worry about that later anyway. For now. So let's have a little look around the back. It's a very sturdy metal case, so it's got a very strong sort of build. It's got a very large fan in the back there, so you can see that this will be quite good for keeping your hard drives cool. Then you've got your USB 3 plug and a power switch on and off, and the actual DC adapter plug there. So it is the Orico 3.5 hard drive external enclosure, and to be perfectly honest, there isn't very much that you can do wrong with this, because inside, which you can't see, there's a slide, and then the connectors are on the back there. Essentially, you just take your hard drive. Here's one I got earlier, and you just plop it in there. So just slide it in, and then you might have to take that off, and then just shut the door. Shut that door. Well, I hope you do anyway. Well, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? What am I doing wrong? You've got to push it a little bit harder on the side there, so just bear that in mind when you're doing it, and obviously then you can lock it if you wish. Now I do have 2 more drives that I'm going to put in, one in there and one in the bottom, but I have to actually remove them from their other cases because these are actually hard drives I'm already using. So we can take this out. My desk is not really big enough, so I don't know if this is the empty one or if this is the full one. I got 5 drives, and I'm going to put one in the top, one in the middle, and one in the bottom. So that's that. That's a bit awkward, that, when you push. Don't know how much you can see on that because the microphone's in the way, but that is a really tricky thing to do because you push it in and so these external cases are actually redundant now. This is a SATA3 external case, and I'm buying this big one so I didn't have to have all these individual cases hanging around, so I can get rid of those. So what we'll do is we'll plug this in, plug all this in, set it up, we'll turn it on, and then we'll come back and show you the actual computer end of the setup. Having set that up and plugged it in, we're ready to go because we need to actually have a look and see what we've got. While it wasn't on camera, we actually had some messages come up on the screen telling me that the drives were already there. So I have 3 drives which I'm going to show you in a moment, but we've plugged it in, and as you can see you end up with a little light, a little blue light which will go red, and this means that it's being accessed. So as far as you can see, we've got 3 drives all set up. So if we have a look in on the Explorer, we can see that if we pop down to the bottom, that we have 3. In fact, what we'll do is we'll go into this PC, and we actually have 3 drives, W, X and Y. The 8 terabyte backup drive is my new one that I put in the other day, and it's empty. There's nothing on it at all, and in actual fact that's why it's actually called 8TB backup, and the other ones are called 8TB backup drive. But these actual drives contain all of my backups. So what I want to do is put the Thailand trips. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put the I'll go the other way. I'll put this file folder, and I will copy it, move it over. So we're gonna cut, and we're gonna paste it into the empty drive. That's not the empty drive. Where's the empty drive gone? Oh, it's Y, isn't it? Sorry, stupid person. So this is the place I want to go to, and hopefully we'll be getting a good rate of transfer. I don't know exactly how much it will do, but we will see. There is about 3.5 terabytes of data there that we're going to copy over, and it looks like we're getting about 85 megabits per second. I don't know how that compares with the speed of USB. That will have to wait and see that one, how quickly that takes. How it says it's taking, it's quite amusing because it does say it's going to take about 12 hours to complete, which is like 3.5 terabytes in about 12 hours. I don't think so. So I just wanted a quick addendum. After I've made the video, I realised that when I was using the Orico overnight, I was copying files from one hard drive to another, and it was about 3 terabytes. It took about 12 hours, so I left it running overnight, and it was actually finished in the morning. Now, the feature that the system has is that if it's not used for a certain amount of time, then all of the hard drives and everything shut down, so that when you come back in, you click on File Explorer, it boots back up. So it's like a sleep function, and this is quite useful. If you don't use the drives, you can leave it plugged in, and then when you want to access them, they will boot up quite quickly. However, the point of this little addendum is to say that the copying of the hard drive files between them is actually quite noisy. You can actually audibly hear it, and I'm sat here. It's about 4 foot away from me over there, and it's a boom boom boom. Initially, because we're in Wiltshire, I thought it was the army on the Salisbury Plains, because you can sometimes hear them firing machine guns and things. Anyway, just a consideration that if you're wondering, the hard drive, when it's copying between them, is actually quite noisy. So if you're like me, then you have a channel, a video channel. You know that videos take up a lot of space, and I don't really want to get rid of any of my files. So this is why I'm having backups. I want to transfer off my hard drive. So hopefully this system will be the ideal system that I need to have for my backups. Right, so if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to thumbs up, like and share, and come back again for another product update, another product review. So I'll catch you again. Bye for now.